Here's my attempt of a graphic representation of how the neuroplasticity mechanism works in relation to meditation. So you can see here we have all these X thoughts we usually think. These are the familiar thoughts. For the first 2-ish months of meditation, you can see that this first week it's just all X's. We're trying to meditate, we're trying to think greater than how we feel, but we just can't. Eventually we get to that Y and we think about our future. Now, each letter only represents one day, and when we think of our future, at first it's usually like 1% of that day that we're thinking of our future, so it's still not very significant. But it is not important, because from this first moment of you contemplating something different, your brain is changing. So you can see we have a lot more days of X's. We think about our future 1% every couple or so days. And so that's how the first 2-ish months goes. Through 7 months in, you start to see a greater percentage of Y days. And this time it's for 4% of our days. So this means we come out of our meditation and we're actually able to linger in that headspace. So more frequency here. Now, I made this in such a way that you can see some days you do have a ton of Y days, which is awesome. But then sometimes you just can't think greater than how you feel after that. And it's important to not give up here. So in order to really bring this all together, radical change happens when the majority of our thinking feeling loop is based in Y thoughts. Alignment comes with a level of consciousness that deflects anything that is not equal to Y thoughts. And so this is the idea of how our brain changes. It is a very gradual, slow process, but you just can't give up on it. It is very hard, you see, to overcome these emotional addictions to everything familiar in our life, but it is so worth it. When you're living in Y and you have alignment between your body and your mind, magic happens. And so that is the mechanism of neuroplasticity.